Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be covering how to find viral video topics that get views, and this works especially well if you are doing YouTube automation. But before we get started, feel free to sign up for my free webinar training down below where I go over my top 10 ways to go viral on YouTube. It's absolutely free and also comes with my $5,000 course guarantee, which you do not want to miss. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. So with viral video topics, I usually simply start with Google, okay? And usually if news is trending, it either hits me through word of mouth from friends, or I find it on Instagram, or I actually see it on Google. So one of the posts that has appeared in my Instagram feed was regarding news surrounding Dave Chappelle. So what I'll do is that when I see an Instagram account post about him and regarding what the news is about him, I'll actually type Dave Chappelle into Google, and then I'll just click on news. And then what I'm looking for is basically what is happening regarding the whole Dave Chappelle controversy. Okay, so this is just an example. It starts from obtaining information from either word of mouth through friends or family, or finding about the news via Instagram or RSS feeds set up using Feedly. Okay, so Feedly actually is very helpful when it comes to feeding you articles regarding celebrity gossip, tech news, sports news, crypto news. But once I kind of I get the idea of what's happening in the YouTube, or what's happening regarding the actual news surrounding the topic that I come across, I simply do a Google News search, look at all the articles and see how many have been posted. And as you can see, there's a lot of articles that have been posted surrounding Dave Chappelle being canceled from Netflix within the past 24 hours, which means that it's a very hot topic right now. So what I'll do after is that I'll keep this tab open, and then I'll go into YouTube and actually type in Dave Chappelle as well. So I'll type in Dave Chappelle cancel culture. And what I'm doing is that I'm looking for what videos have been posted. And if you see this number here, this blue number, this comes from vidIQ, and it actually comes from vidIQ's free plan, in which it gives you the number of subscribers that this channel has without you having to click on the channel in order to see how many subscribers they have. Now, the reason why this is important is because I teach very strongly regarding how to choose videos based on the number of subscribers and based on the number of views that the video gets. So the assumption is that when you post videos, or when these channels post videos and they get millions of views, but they only have 500,000 subscribers, if the amount of views that the video has is greater than the amount of subscribers, the assumption is that this video has appeared in the YouTube algorithm. Okay, there's no way that even if all of the Daily Dose Comedy subscribers, which is only 127,000, if all of these subscribers watch this video, then this video should only technically have around 120,000 views, right? But no, it has 2.5 million, so you know that it's in the YouTube algorithm. Same thing here. David Riggs, 400 views, but 42K, or 400 subs, but 42K views. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, guys. Now, regarding a video like this, we're looking for top 10 faceless YouTube channels. But as you can see, a channel like this, Viral Vision, okay? You know that they're in the automation space. You can just simply tell simply because of how long their videos are, the type of thumbnail they're using, and the fact that they have it's recently been posted, and they have the channel who's posted it has more views than the channel has subscribers. So I'll actually open this up, and this kind of confirms that if I see them posting more videos regarding the Dave Chappelle drama, it kind of encourages me to post about the Dave Chappelle drama as well. So I'll click on videos, and then I'll see what other videos. So in this case, I'll actually go ahead and bookmark this channel since I've just come across it. And I'll be honest, I already know about this channel as well. It just happens to be that they appeared in my feed, and you can tell that because you can see that I've watched some of their videos. But this channel I would bookmark so that in the future it'll also give you ideas of what to post about. But you can see that there's a few Dave Chappelle videos that they posted, and it's gotten quite an amount of views within the past weeks. So here's one, 180K views. So rather than starting from scratch of being informed about the news via Instagram or from friends or family, bookmarking channels is also a really good way of keeping track of what's trending or what's hot right now. So once I kind of confirm that Dave Chappelle is a working topic, I will create a video on it. So you can either make the choice, if you find, let's pretend that you are searching up Dave Chappelle regarding the drama with him and Netflix, and there's nothing about it on YouTube. You can also be the first YouTube video to cover it. And this is what I like to call pioneering a YouTube idea, in which you're the first one to post it. That is when you'll actually make riches, versus it's okay if you come in after more people have posted about it. You can still make a lot of money from the Dave Chappelle drama. But now that we've established that, okay, let's actually push with the Dave Chappelle topic, I'll actually type his name into vidIQ. So before I was talking about how a free version of vidIQ will show you the amount of subscribers. Unfortunately, a paid version of vidIQ will show you the keywords that surround Dave Chappelle. But if you don't want to use the paid plan, you can use the Google keyword tool as well. So I'll type in Dave Chappelle here. And what I'm looking for is anywhere from 2 to 4 keywords that I want to use within a creative title. So looking here, we have Dave Chappelle, and then we have Netflix, and then we have, let's see what else we got, and him talking about trans. The reason why I'm looking at all these keywords is because I want to use 2 to 4 keywords within my title, because now we're actually going to come up with the creative title that actually goes viral. We'll use the word comedy. We'll use the word funny, maybe. Netflix special, comedian. So there's a lot of keywords here that tie into the whole Dave Chappelle drama. So we definitely use Dave Chappelle, and definitely use Netflix, and we'll definitely use maybe stand-up. Okay, so regarding the title that I will be using, so give me 1 second while I pull up a notepad. Okay, regarding the title that I'll be using, so I said I'd be using the word Dave Chappelle, I'll be using the word Netflix, and I'll be using the word stand-up. Okay, what we're going to be covering now is how to come up with a creative title, and this is my criteria for coming up with a creative title. All right, it involves having a title that's less than 70 characters, and the reason why is because you want the title to appear fully on mobile. If it's more than 70 characters, sometimes even over 60 characters, it tends to get cut off when people watch through mobile. So you want to make sure your title is less than 70 characters. And regarding viral topics within the YouTube automation space, it really helps when there's 2 opposing sides. Okay, that's a very, very common trend that you'll see, in which viral video topics often have 2 opposing sides. People really like that 2 opposing side ordeal, in which in this case it's Dave Chappelle versus Netflix. Within titles, I also sometimes like to include a verb or ask a question. So now let's come up with the creative title that could potentially go viral. Usually I start with the main keyword, so Dave Chappelle. Again, so a common go-to that I always do is a verb. Okay, so we have just a list of verbs that have ever gone viral for me. We have admits, speaks out, reacts, shows, reveals. Those are common verbs that I use across my title. So we can have Dave Chappelle speaks out against Netflix on his stand-up canceling, something like that. Okay, so you can see how it has it has 3 keywords in it. It has the word Netflix, stand-up, and Dave Chappelle. Ideally, the main keyword should be as close to the beginning of title as possible. It has a verb, and then it speaks out regarding 2 opposing sides, Dave Chappelle versus Netflix. This is a very, very common way in which I title my videos, and how I teach to title videos. Less than 70 characters, 2 opposing sides, includes a verb or includes a question. Regarding the question aspect, I wouldn't exactly include a verb, so it can be, is Dave Chappelle officially over? So something like this would also work. So we have variation A, which is like the verb title, and then we have variation B, which is like the question title, and both work perfectly fine. I've had viral videos come from both types of titles. But as you can see, to kind of cover the overall procedural step, it's one, being informed of the news, and again, I recommend either Feedly or simply Instagram news accounts. That's how you become informed of what's trending within your niche. afterwards you do your own research in terms of what's happening in the Google News. Be actually familiar with what's happening within the topic. Next, you would actually search on YouTube, see if other people have had success with it. But even if people, let's pretend that we've typed in Dave Chappelle and we don't see any videos being posted on it, you can still pioneer the idea and be the first YouTube video to cover that topic. And with that action, you would be the first video live about the Dave Chappelle drama. The hope is that people would come to you and watch your video first. So it's not a bad thing if you don't find videos, but if you do find videos, it kind of confirms your thoughts regarding, yeah, I want to do the Dave Chappelle drama. Next, and during your research, sometimes you'll come across channels which you'll want to bookmark, so that this makes it very easy for you to research topics in the future. You just simply input this channel into vidIQ. You can see, or TubeBuddy. You can input this channel into TubeBuddy. You can see what their most recently posts are like. Next, you'll input the keywords into vidIQ. And unfortunately, this is a paid plan, but you can use Google Keyword Tool. I just prefer vidIQ. And as you can see, you'll pull 2 to 4 keywords, and then you'll actually create the title of the video just like this. And then this is what I would send my scriptwriter and then get that under production. So I hope this helps you when it comes to finding viral video topics within YouTube automation. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I'd be more than happy to help. And thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next video.